We can show him. I got to show him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Victor Allen's new sports. Thought you had enough sports already. Now he's got more. Probably them Clippers or some shit. I don't know.
See, this
everybody. Here's Vic.
You know, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You guys are so wrong.
More sports.
I don't even have to talk about too much
more sports.
This is going to be simple.
More.
It's real simple.
Kobe. Blake.
No, this is wrong. Wrong. Let me see. First of all, nobody cares about regurgitated news, right? Because
that's the best kind of news.
Okay, so let's watch this.
So, better coming back up.
Now watch this. By default, I'm gonna go to our Hammer Black. By default, if there was a city, even if you wasn't paying attention to the game for every play that you leaned towards, was it Boston or New York?
Oh, is it basketball?
It was football.
Oh, football. Oh,
Super Bowl.
I'm sorry.
Super Bowl.
Boston or New York? You know what? I'm not a big fan of Eli Manning, so I'm gonna go with the Patriots, the Boston.
Are you serious? Wow. Okay. All right.
Throw Eli.
Yeah, I know. Now here, I'm just gonna go over to where I think we're gonna have to discuss this more. We can't help it. We already discussed the social media impact as it relates to the halftime and everything else.
We did, Vic.
But wasn't the beginning of the game kind of boring? The first half.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was exciting, Vic. I was so
see what
I was excited. All of Twitter.
Hammer Black, let me just go to you because he's already not paying attention. Was it boring?
Eli completed his first 9 passes.
See, notice his name.
I didn't even watch.
Eli's
I was
coming.
eating at the same time.
See,
you went with all those rowdy men.
See what
they
I'm saying?
weren't giving her the attention she deserved. Here you at the Super Bowl party. Fine ass Christina's there. You're supposed to fake like you interested in the game and try to get her number.
Well, let me say this.
Girl, can I get the number? Wait a minute. At this play. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait, now. Oh, wait, one more time. Wait, girl.
Well played.
Well, let me do this. On our segment here, we got to do something. These categories now, of course, Hammer Black is somewhat familiar with them, but we're going to put them in context so she can follow them. When I actually bring up a topic, we're going to say either somebody who is balling, whatever, big pimping, something for the ladies, a letdown or an upset. Yesterday, I hate to say this, when you got two teams, there was no upset. So my whole thing, far as the Super Bowl, far as you've been involved in Super Bowls in the past to some degree, whether you just was there as an observer.
Coaching.
Would you rate this as this was something for the ladies? Oh, they were balling, whatever, or big pimping, or I was upset.
I mean, what do you mean, just like the outcome of the game in general?
Yeah.
I would say, whatever, but it wasn't bad. I mean, the last few minutes of the game is kind of what it came down to, and that's always exciting.
Right.
So it wasn't a complete blowout. It was kind of, especially in the third and the fourth quarter,
Right.
It kept it interesting, and you didn't really know what was going to happen. You kind of wanted to see Tom Brady, air it out.
Yes.
And score a TD, but it didn't happen.
I didn't want to see that.
Wait a minute. You did a great. Wait a minute. You know what, Hammer? You actually did a nice analysis, short to the point. Much better than our co-host or co-hosting to you, our main host. He won't even add the color like that. You did a good job. You actually said until the end of the game, the last quarter, it was exciting. But really, the game, and then I'll say this to me before Mario wanted to insert your.
Well, you a Laker fan.
Let me say this.
Can't be trusted.
Yeah, I know that's wrong. Come on, you guys, give me a break.
No, go with
I
it.
hate to say this. They even said this. Both teams play conservative. You didn't see no blitzing. You didn't see. It was very conservative. To me, the first half of the game was like.
I thought it was a defensive struggle, a momentous defensive struggle, the likes of which is rarely seen in sports today.
Jeez.
And yet Eli, the other Manning brother, established his own and led his way into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You see, I don't get any cooperation with part. You see, when he covers his subjects, clear. Let's give some answers, he gets in mind. He start trying to act like, be like good times. Okay, come on, man. Come on.
We already said, and Tim Tebow, by the way.
See what I'm saying?
Getting a lot of attention during the Super Bowl.
All right, forget it. I'm going to the next one.
They were asking him what he wanted. We asked who he was voting for and rooting for, everything. Tim Tebow, it seemed like he was getting a lot of love.
No, you know what? This
for
was
a person who's y'all tried to talk badly about.
Okay, we didn't even bring up Tim Tebow.
I just thought if you gonna attack me, I was gonna bring up Tim Tebow. That's right.
No one's
they hate when I bring up Tebow.
Nobody's okay.
Oh yeah, they hate that.
Thank you. You know, you keep coming back, Hammer Black.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know he's like irrelevant, popular, but I just don't even.
You don't even.
Well, how about this one?
What?
What happened with Chad Ochocinco?
Ooh.
Exactly what happened that people predicted. He got one catch out of the game and no impact, and the best he can say is I'm a runner-up in the Super Bowl, but he went to the Super Bowl. Now, he may not come back next year.
No.
He's not going to come back next year. Now, let me say this.
Okay.
Let me just go in and drive it this way, because I'll put in the quarterback's him. I actually break the game to me. Until you got to the last half of the fourth quarter, I said, okay, got exciting. But until then, it was prodding along to me. I hate to say it. I wanted to see more.
I was so excited, Vic. I could barely pee. I had the time, wait to run the commercial. It was so exciting. Haven't seen football like that.
Okay.
Girls were calling me. I was like, girls, don't call me now.
Right. Now, let me say this. Mm-hmm. Watch this, Mario. Was the Patriot-Baltimore Ravens game more competitive than the Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. You know what?
No.
She said she hates the Ravens. Wait a minute. Go on, Mario.
No. Well, why the Ravens? Think about it. It's a terrible name for a team, Ravens.
Yeah,
Hammer Black.
So
you know, think of it. Edgar Allan Poe said it
all. Oh, Hammer Black. Give me some insight on that.
From Maryland. The Ravens are whack. Their fans are whack. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
The Raven. It's the Ravens. It's a wonderful poem, though.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe.
You guys. I love you guys.
Like
you guys are great.
Still is city.
All right.
Still is city.
All right. Here we go. All right. So here it is. Here it is. What you're saying is this. I have to go down to a quarterback comparison, right? Yep. That's the only thing.
Guess.
Here we go. Number one, before we do anything else, we got to rate Eli because he won, and then rate Brady because he lost. Right. Eli, big pimping, balling, something for the ladies, combination of all. What impact? Let me go to Hammer Black.
I better show her your visual aids because she can't remember all those.
Oh, that's all right. It's very
adjectives.
easy. It's very easy.
Balling, upset.
Big.
I mean, to me, and I said it last time I was on the show. Eli Manning is a Neanderthal mouth breather. He uses like that good old.
All because he don't like his haircut, huh?
No, he's like something from a missing link, and so he just uses that.
How about Tom? What about Tom?
Tom used to do it for me, but not anymore either. He's gone soft. I don't know what happened.
How about Tony Romo?
Wow.
Tony Romo.
Oh, and I'm a Cowboys fan. I will not.
So what quarterback you like?
I like Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Okay. There you go. Right. See,
Drew Brees.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So
Manning, I do enjoy.
Now here it is. You have to go honest now. Let her say. Eli Manning. So to me, she answered something. Is it a whatever? Eli's a whatever?
He's a whatever. He's a letdown. He's a letdown whatever.
Wow.
Some guys are they just play ball. They can't talk really. They just play ball. Mm-hmm. They watch a little. It's not going to be a whole lot of.
He doesn't bring the entertainment value.
Yeah,
right?
No, not at all. He's nothing like his brother. No charisma.
Wow.
Some people like a TV dinner. That's what they are.
Okay.
He didn't get to the Super Bowl twice on accident. obviously there's some sort of talent going on there, but I'm just not interested.
Okay, well let me take it over to Mario. You agree that he's like whatever, but you are realizing.
Think about it. Most of the football players don't have flair. Most of them don't have flair.
But he's balling though, right? At least he's balling because he won the Super Bowl.
Yes, he is balling. They were actually both quarterbacks were in the point where they could both have set a record.
That's right.
For completion. So they did both of them actually. Even with you can argue the little fluffs, whatever.
Right.
Excellent showcasing of quarterbacking in the NFL.
Right.
For that whole show.
Okay. All right, good. So now let's take it over to Brady because everybody knows, Hammer Black is a little bit disappointed because am I picking this up right that you believe Tom Brady is a changed man and maybe because he's matured, but something's not there that you used to be used to?
Marriage changes you.
Right.
It's true, but let me find out.
Makes you soft.
I wanted the Patriots to win because it would have been a nice little rematch, 2007.
Right.
They were 17-0 and then they lost in the Super Bowl.
Right.
And so I kind of wanted to see them redeem themselves, kind of reclaim the throne, and he just didn't hold it down. You got to play good football all the way through.
Was it a letdown for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't really even following the game though. But yeah, I guess he was a letdown.
He was a letdown. Mario.
Yeah, I was trying to get some potato skins.
See what I'm saying? You see what happened?
No, I thought it was both.
Sour cream?
No, it was not a letdown to me. I don't think. Well, it's a letdown for. No, he competed well.
But he wasn't Brady.
And he still had a chance.
He wasn't Brady-esque, though.
But you're playing. It's the Super Bowl, which means that the other team is also a champion in their own way. Mm-hmm. So you can't. Why you're not supposed to be able to get away with all your usual stuff, or else it wouldn't be the championship. Bill Belichick is going to go after what you do best and try to stop that,
right?
To force you to adjust and see how you perform.
Right.
This is what both teams does. So it often is a matter of how well you do the other things or your secondary things.
Okay. So
that's to me to be expected. But I thought it was a good game. And the fact that it went down, really, Vic, it actually went down to the wire.
In an unusual way.
In a very unusual way, but also that had tension.
Right.
So I thought it was good.
I'll say this. I'm not sure. They're trying to compare it to the 2007 or 2008 season when New England was undefeated. I don't think the energy this game even comes close to that. Because we're dealing with an undefeated team that's going to go perfect. And you had what they call the underdog versus the heavily favored, and it went down to the last minute. This game, to me, didn't even come close to that.
I think part of it is that people never got over this is not who they mostly wanted to see in the Super Bowl.
Right.
There were just a bunch of other teams that people wanted to see.
San Francisco?
Yeah, people wanted to see that. It would have been more exciting.
They wanted to see like some underdogs.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
and there was a bunch of things that looked more exciting to people.
Mm-hmm.
Any of that stuff would have been better. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, here's the exit on the football, and I'll probably have one just other quick question on something else, and we're out of it. Which teams do you want to see in the Super Bowl next year?
Clippers.
You see what I'm saying? Let me go over here. Hammer Black, please help me.
Of course I want to see the Cowboys.
You want to see the Cowboys? That's your favorite?
Oh, no. See, I was with you all the way till that. But I'll forgive her, Vic. I'll forgive her.
Wait a minute.
She is Hammer.
She's big.
We'll let her like the Cowboys.
Okay, give me a second choice, Hammer.
America's team.
A second choice.
It's a stab to the heart.
You don't have a plan B.
Who would be my plan B?
Your plan B now. Come on. If
you said Drew, how about Drew Brees?
This is random, but I appreciate the Green Bay Packers, so
Rodgers,
give him a good.
There you go. All right, good. Mario, okay. You got a small waistline?
I'm trying to do his move. I have to watch that commercial too much.
You see, like I said, we warned folks that on Mondays Mario has a lot of steroid booster
all
shots.
that bad food over the weekend.
Okay,
you need a cleanse.
All right. So Mario,
all those gummy bears.
Who you want to see next year, man? You gotta have two teams.
I want to see another view of the pregnant Jessica Simpson.
See what I'm saying?
They showed her.
What I'm saying?
Did you see what they showed her?
My.
I heard she eats a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese a day.
What?
She was looking so thick. Did you see Jessica Simpson?
Yes, I did.
Man,
she could really relax.
And she could be, but when she loses, she'll be fine again.
Well, that's what they all say to everybody, right?
Let's hope.
Okay, come on, Mark. Give me your two teams for next year.
Next year, it's going to be New Orleans against the Raiders.
You know what he did that? He did that on purpose. He doesn't believe the Raiders are going to be there next year.
I love the Raiders. They're a wonderful team. The Raiders and the Lakers are my two favorite teams.
Hammer Black, do you believe the Raiders are going to be...
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
It's the whole silver and black.
See what I'm saying?
It's a wonderful fashion statement still.
You know, the cheerleading, the cowboy cheerleaders, the nemesis of them, is the Raiders. You know that, right? That's the competition.
Well, I'm excited about that one.
Okay. Wait a minute. Here we got the favorite team for next year. The favorite team for next year going into the Super Bowl. Number 1, New England Patriots.
Their favorite to go again?
Their favorite to win the Super Bowl next year. Number 2, I think, is Pittsburgh. Number 3.
Pittsburgh, I can see them.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
All right, so you know what? I'm not going to even talk basketball. My sports segment is over. I am done.
He's done. But it's more Super Bowl talk. That's right. Tune into Super Bowl next year. It will be the Lakers versus the Clippers. That's right. Victor Alice, New Sports. Hot, sexy.